this video, we're working on kicks, what to do, what not to do, and how to set them up. But we're only working on one type of kick today, the roundhouse. The roundhouse can be very damaging if placed right, but the timing of it can be the deciding factor of whether your leg is broken or your opponent's. So first off, I'm gonna get in my stance. I'm right-handed, so I stand orthodox. Left foot forward, right foot behind. Here, still arm's length from my opponent. Right now, if I kick without stepping to my left, there's no power. I'm not going through the bag. I'm not going through my opponent. In order for me to kick through the bag, I want to kick through the bag, I need to step to my left. When I step to my left, it's giving me that extra power, the extra leverage, the extra rotation to get me through the bag. So when I'm here, I step to my left and I kick. I want the impact of me hitting the bag bring my leg back. I don't want to bring my leg back on my own. So if I'm able to do this, I'm bringing my leg back on my own. I'm not putting my full power into that kick. I'm snapping my kick. I'm not laying into it, so it's not gonna be a true Muay Thai kick. I'm not leaning into it. Like I said, I want the impact of the bag to bring my leg back. So if I'm here, if I go slow, I want to step to my left, kick with my right leg. As I kick, I'm turning my hips, laying into my opponent, laying into the bag. So if I'm here, I'm not just here. I'm turning my hips towards the way I'm kicking. I'm going here, stepping to my left, turn my hips out. I didn't just put my leg down. I let the rotation of my hips roll into my leg to push off the bag. This is the wrong way to do it. If I'm here and I throw my kick, me just dropping my leg, I'm not using my hips to rotate and to land into my opponent. So if I do it the right way, you'll see my hips rotate and roll into the bag and me push off. Going slow, I rotate my hips, roll, push off. Here, step to my left, kick, push off. Going a little faster, here's my kick. You want to make sure you don't lean back. If you lean back, it's not as much power as it could be. It could be a lot more power if you just lean into it rather than leaning back. So I'm not here. You're off balance. You're able to get countered. You're able to get charged, and you won't have any footwork to get you out of that situation. So you want to stay balanced, you want to stay upright, you want to lean into them. If anything, don't lean back. So if I'm here, like I said, always step to the left for the right roundhouse and then let it go. From here, I'm leaning forward, cut to the left. Another thing, when I step to my left foot, I'm also turning to my left. So I'm not just stepping here. I'm gonna turn my foot at like a 45-degree angle here. So I'm not here and kick, because if I'm here and kick, I'm still off balance. I'm still not going through the bag because I'm not getting that extra leverage that I need to change my direction to go through the bag. So I'm gonna step to the left, turning my foot 45 degrees to the left. There's two ways you can go about this. Once you step to your left, when you throw your kick, you can pivot on that kick. Instead of turning 45 degrees, just make it a 90. Make it a 90 and you don't have to pivot. So from here, if I just want to kick without pivoting, I'll just step straight 90 and go for the kick. So from here, I step 90, go for the kick. That's without pivoting. But if I have to pivot, I step 45 degrees, and once I pivot the extra 45 to get to that 90, and still throw the kick. So if you're not a fan of pivoting, turn your foot 90 degrees out when you step to your left, and then throw that right kick. From here, step out. That's at the 90 degrees. One last thing, you want to make sure you're safe while kicking. A lot of fighters like to generate power by swinging their arms down. It works, it generates power, but you're leaving yourself open. So, personally, I don't like swinging my arms down for that power. I like keeping myself safe in those situations. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I don't live by it. So when I throw my kick, I'm not swinging my arms back to generate that power, but I will show it. So from here, they like to go here. For me, I like to put my hand out before I throw my kick. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, I'm putting my right hand out there before I throw that kick. If I'm kicking with my left, I throw my left hand out there before I throw my kick. It may not be as much power, but it does damage a lot. So if I'm here, I put my right hand out, then throw my kick. And basically you do the same thing for the left leg, but opposite. And now that we've gone through how to throw the roundhouse, let's go with placing those kicks. So you have leg kicks, you have body kicks, and you have head kicks. All of them are great. So let's start from the legs up. This is how you break your opponent down. I start from the leg, I get their legs tired, I get them weak, I get them bruised. And if your opponent loses his legs, he loses the fight. He loses his confidence, he loses his movement. It's gonna be hard for him to compete when his legs are gone. So, we're gonna start off low. When you throw your kick, lower your level by bending your knee that you're standing on. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, I'm gonna bend my left knee for the low kick. So I'm not here. I can't get low if I don't bend that left knee. So, again, I bend it, stepping out. I bend it for that low left kick. Again. Now let's go for the body kick. This is gonna take away their cardio. This is gonna break some bones. This is gonna wear them down also. So with the body kick, you have to come in maybe an inch deeper because it's not so far out as the leg, but not so deep. You still don't want to go deep enough until where you're this close to your opponent. You still want to make sure you have that distance and cut the angle. So if I go for a body kick, I'm here. I'm stepping out to my left, throwing my right slightly more higher to the body. Here. Boom. For the head kick, this is where the knockout comes. So personally, I don't like going for head kicks first. I like starting off with the legs, maybe go to the body. I set them up. I make them want to drop their hands first. But let's go with the head kick. Make sure still, you want to step to your left, generating that power to go for the knockout. Also, you want to make sure you rotate those hips. Make sure they rotate to the left as you're throwing that right kick. And that's the head kick. I'll show you all those things with the left leg also. From here, this time I'm stepping to my right, throwing my left leg kick. Body. Head. Also, with the left leg, you can also throw a switch kick. So instead of stepping out to your right, you can just switch and kick. Sort of like the Ali shuffle. But instead, you're just gonna switch one time, throw the left leg kick. So from here, I'm gonna switch. As I switch, I'm still slightly stepping to my right. So instead of stepping to my right, I'm switching to my right and throwing the left leg. So it's from here, switch, and kick. One more time, it's from here, switch, and kick. And that alone is like 1% of things you can do with roundhouses. So don't be afraid to leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to work on. Tell me different setups that you've come across and want to learn how to get by them, or learn how to land a certain kick or a certain way that you want to land it or place it. If you learned something today, hit that like button. If you want to learn more, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.